What? I suck at crystal PvP, so I've given myself 7 days to master every single aspect of it. But because I know nothing about it and I have no idea where to start, first I'm going to watch some videos on how to actually get good. It was around this point that I realised there were genuinely levels to this. I thought it was going to be as simple as learning 1.8 PvP, but I didn't realise how wrong I was. The guy in the video said I need all of these different items to do crystal PvP, and I was like I genuinely thought it was just going to be obsidian and crystals. I'm not sure why, but I guess you need all of this. So he also said I need to change my keybinds. So my keybinds were basically just this. I just used the scroll wheel to go through my items, but apparently that's terrible, so I've changed my keybinds so that I barely need to move my hand to access every item. I guess I'm just going to practice this until I can fluently switch between items. From watching the videos, I've worked out that the strategy is to hit them with the sword, because the sword has knockback on it. So you hit them with the sword, you place down an obsidian, and then you spam crystals. Now the good thing about spamming crystals is that you can butterfly click it, which I'm used to from 1.8 PvP. So once I get to this place, I can just butterfly click left and right and place crystals really fast. But the problem I have is switching from the sword, placing the obsidian, and then the crystal. Whenever I try and do it fast, I just end up placing 2 obsidians and that messes it up. So I'm going to practice that for a bit and then come back and see where I'm at, because I want to actually get into some fights soon. Okay, so I kind of touched on this yesterday, but a hit crystal is basically when you hit someone with a knockback sword, it knocks them into the air, and then you place an obsidian and start spamming crystals. Because when you're on the same level as a crystal, it does considerably more damage. So I think this is going to be the first thing that I can learn that's actually going to be useful in a fight, but I also think that it's quite tricky to learn. So I'm going to spend some time practicing it myself, and in a bit I'm going to try and take it into some actual fights. So next I decided to take this into some box fights on the PvP hub. This would turn out to be a big mistake because it was genuine chaos. All my training went out the window and I forgot how to place blocks because I was being bombarded by crystals from every direction. And so I went back to practicing. Today, Dr. Donut uploaded a 55-minute long video of a 1v1 with It's Real Me, and I watched this religiously, taking notes on everything he did. One thing I noticed is every time he used an anchor, he kept switching to his totem. So that got me thinking. So I watched some videos, and apparently that's what you're meant to do. You're meant to activate the anchor with one glowstone and switch to your totem so that if it pops, you still have the one in your offhand. So after taking all the notes on the video, I thought it would be time to try it myself. Okay, so the next thing on our list of stuff for crystal PvP is actually not a crystal, it's a respawn anchor. So with a respawn anchor, when you fill it with glowstone, it explodes, as you can see. And this is actually the main method that people use in crystal 1v1s to get low ground so they can then start spamming crystals. So the aim for today is to learn how to anchor, but fast, because you can put 4 glowstone in, then click it to explode it, or you can actually put 1 glowstone in and then click it with something else like a totem and it'll explode it with only 1. So I guess this is why in the Dr. Donut video he kept switching from anchor to totem, so that if he popped a totem when exploding it, he wouldn't die because he'd still have his offhand one. So yeah, that's the plan for today. I'm going to watch some videos on how to actually do it, and then I'm going to get into practicing, and then take it into some 1v1s. By the way, if you've enjoyed this video and want to see more Minecraft content, let me know in the comments if you'd enjoy another type of video. I want to do hardcore Minecraft videos, so if that'd be something you want to see, let me know. So I started off slow at first, but then bit by bit I got slightly better and slightly faster. The more I practiced, the more fluent my motions got, the more I got used to my keybinds, and then the faster I was anchoring. Okay, so I'm actually like semi-consistent with my anchors. So what I've been trying to do is developing it so that once I've done this, I can come down and start crystalling. Because once I'll anchor down, I'll have the low ground. So then anyone who's above will start taking loads of damage. But this, like, it kind of adds in an extra dimension for what I need to learn. So it is kind of difficult, but I think with a bit of practice I can get it down. Kind of like that. So like, I think I did it there, but I need to be faster. So I'll just get faster through practice. So I thought I'd be able to take this into some 1v1s because I felt good. But the problem was once I got into the 1v1s, I panicked and forgot everything. I fumbled with my keybinds and just slapped down random things. At some points I completely forgot to actually use my anchors. What am I doing? Bro, my pearl didn't land. I killed myself. I lost again and again and again. No! Until eventually I just lost patience and decided to stop playing. Psych, you thought I was going to stop there? Absolutely not. I went straight back to practicing. But it wasn't fast enough. So I made the decision to change my keybind slightly. Before I was using anchor and crystal as the two buttons on the side of my mouse, but they're too close together. So I switched one to shift, which is usually my sneak. So I changed them around. And it took some getting used to, but eventually I managed to get faster than I was before. So I carried on practicing this until I could do it fluently. Also, it got to the point, there was this rabbit that was following me around. It was making me really uncomfortable. I don't know what this is. Is this a feature of the PvP hub? But it just followed me around everywhere I went. There was only one thing left to do. Okay, it's finally time to put all my training into practice. I've spent the last 5 days locking in for Crystal PvP to try and improve in every aspect. I've gone from not knowing how to place a crystal to knowing how to fast anchor, hit crystal, and I've watched pro gameplay and taken notes. So hopefully with all of this, I'm actually going to be able to win some games, but first I need to warm up. Okay, it has been a whole day since I played, so I am very rusty. I'm kind of forgetting how to play here. However, I didn't record this, but last night, I learned a new trick. So apparently, you're not meant to fast anchor like this. Apparently I've been doing that wrong. So what you're meant to do is actually safe anchor. So safe anchor is when you place a block between the anchor and you, so that when you explode it, you take basically no damage. So if I can master this, I think this will be the last thing I need to destroy people in 1v1s. But it's kind of difficult. Okay, I said it was difficult, but I actually kind of did it there. I have been practicing a little bit on this myself, but I'm not really consistent with it. Okay, that was good, that was good. Although the problem I have is, once I focus on like anchoring, I forget how to crystal. So I need to combine the two. But yeah, safe anchoring also saves me loads of totems, because I only have in this image, I don't know if this is optimum, but like, I've got 9 totems, so once I lose all 9, I'm basically dead. Okay, you know what? I think I might be ready. I've warmed up, and I think I'm ready to go into some 1v1s. Yes! Okay, that was good. That was so intense. Okay, I actually did everything correctly there. I'm so proud of myself. Nice. Okay, it's actually working. Hold on, I'm actually so happy that the training's worked. Okay, we just did an actual hit crystal, like properly. I think he might have slightly gone AFK, but that's fine. Okay, what is this guy doing? What? He killed himself. I didn't even do anything to him. I shot him with slow falling and that was it. No, what? Oh, I forgot to double totem hand. I forgot to double totem hand. I don't know what you call it for short. Wait, is it D-handing? I feel like I've heard that somewhere. D-handing? Although that might be No, that might be something completely inappropriate. But anyway, if you did enjoy, please like the video and subscribe for more Minecraft content. I got loads more planned, so stay tuned for it. Thanks for watching.